Well, I tell you, it was a great atmosphere. Really loved seeing our building packed. Really appreciative of the University of Arizona for coming over here and playing us. Hopefully that game will help them in their quest to try to win a national title. You know, somewhere down the road, maybe they can look back at it and feel like it helped them. I was really impressed with their poise, how they came out the first 7 minutes of the game for being on the road for the first time. And I thought that was a big part of the game, their start and our inability to start. We were bogged down on our heels, couldn't really explain it, but when we went smaller, we seemed to be better. Vince Hunter's effort in the first half was as good as any player that I've had, you know, at any point in my career. Just a really spirited, great effort. He's a tremendous talent, and he played that way. He had 5 fouls in the second half, which I really can't explain, and we needed him out there. It's just one of those things. They were able to get to the line consistently in the second half, and that was the difference in the game. Look at the stat sheet: rebounds, turnovers, field goals, and all those things are across the board. They got there consistently, and we did not make our free throws when we got up there. We missed. We had a stretch of missing 4 straight, and you know that happens. But overall, very pleased with a lot of things that I saw out there tonight. Will be tough to beat here if we play with that kind of effort on the defensive end. And I thought that Omega Harris really grew as a player here tonight in front of our eyes. He's going to be a great player before he leaves here. We'll all learn from our mistakes. We had several, but by and large, we played one of the great teams in the country in a great atmosphere, and it was a good night for basketball here in El Paso.
Can you talk about the decision to have a 7-man rotation in the game?
Have what now?
A 7-man rotation.
Yeah, you know, we just didn't find opportunities when we went small to get Hooper out there. Sed was not in foul trouble. Matt was not in foul trouble. They were both playing pretty well. You know, we elected to go with those two down the stretch. So no real need to get Omega out of the game, which we've done before. But I thought he was rested. He played well. And as it got into the second half deep, I didn't see any need to put Stallworth out there in that situation.
Talk about the slow start, and we brought Omega in and kind of changed the game a little bit.
Yeah, he's an energy guy, great effort guy, and there's a lot of small plays. We got a big defensive board up too late. I mean, in the first half, I think it's 42-40, and Julian steps out of bounds on the baseline on the other end. That type of thing. There's a lot of plays like that that we'd like to have back. You know, we had 18 turnovers. I guess they've got several too. They had 17 turnovers. So it's two teams playing very hard.
Sometimes you see a team fall behind and use so much energy to get back in the game, they don't have enough left to finish that off. Did you guys?
I didn't think that was the case. I think it was not having Vince Hunter out there. That was more the problem. You know, not having Vince there was a big deal down the stretch.
Got tired at all at the end?
I'm sorry?
Did legs get tired at all at the end?
No, I didn't think so. No, I don't think so. No, I just think it didn't make him. Didn't make him, Fred. You know.
Is it a concern to that the dependence that offensively that the team seems to have with Vince?
No, I don't think we're totally dependent on him. I don't think we're totally dependent. We're more dependent on him on the rebounding part of the game, you know. But we've got other guys that can score, you know. Julian and all these kids can score, you know. They can all score. So, no, I don't think we're totally dependent. I just think he was a big part of this game tonight because of matchups. He had advantages. He had advantages in matchups. Yeah.
What have you seen out of Matt, not only tonight, but in this kind of stretches and kind of playing against that potential you've been talking about?
Matt Well? Yeah, well, you know, he's playing against one of the best centers in the country. Tarczewski was the second best player in the country at his position coming out of high school. And I thought he played well. I thought he held his own. Did a very nice job. He's played very well for us. He's growing also. So was Cedric. Really pleased with all of our guys tonight. That's the difficult thing, and we talked about it a little bit at the shoot-around this morning, that regardless of what happens, we've got to turn around and go play on Sunday. So we'll get their minds off of this one. We may look at a little film and see if we can grow from some of our mistakes, but then we're going to turn around and start talking about our next opponent. I didn't even know that's who we were playing, to be honest with you. Yeah, but thank you. Yeah. All right. Thank you.